Hey everybody, Dean Young Home Tech, eating lunch here at the Bojangles. Real quickly, I wanted to go over the walk and talk deal. I'm supposed to be doing a podcast on this, but a lot of this stuff is coming out. The board just had a meeting this morning, and I just want to go over some things that were discussed and that I heard. And real quickly, I made some posts, and I don't think a lot of people are understanding or comprehending what I'm trying to get out there. I'm not the board, and this is just my opinion. And I know kind of the way they're going to lean, or the way they're leaning on this. And so I just want to give my little bit of input real quickly, because I'm looking to protect buyers, agents, listing agents, whoever, because there's a lot of liability that's out there, and people are just doing all kinds of things, trying to I guess do their best for their client, and the buyers are trying to do things for their best interest because they're putting a lot of money up. I get it 1000%. If you've got any negative feedback on this, do not direct it toward me. I don't make the laws. I don't write the standards of practice and the ethics and all that good stuff. So with that being said, here's the deal. The board did not vote on the walk and talk today. They just want to bring it to the forefront and get it out there. They're going to start sending a lot of letters out and stuff. And they sent, actually, I received the letter from the Attorney General today, which I'll be posting it later, which pretty much sides with what I've been saying, that once you inspect two or more systems, it is then a home inspection, regardless of what you want to call it. It is then a home inspection, and then you're not following the standards of practice. You're violating the standards of practice and ethics and so forth, from the licensing board. So the final vote will make that determination. This is just what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. So something was brought up. A board member had brought up that they're seeing agents. This is just coming from what I saw, that they're hearing some agents are allowing their buyers to have friends or family members come in that are not licensed to come along with the walkthrough or showing, and at their own will do their own little, I'm going to check the plumbing system, I'm going to check this system or that system or whatever. That is considered a home inspection, and you're not being licensed. You're in violation. And I know people aren't understanding this or grasping this. It's all technical. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not giving legal advice, but I want to give you some some analogies. Say you have a neighbor, and he comes over to put up a ceiling fan for you, and your neighbor is not a licensed electrician. And many people have family, friends, whatever, put up ceiling fans, do electrical work, whatever. They're not licensed. That is a violation. If you're not a licensed individual doing electrical work, you are in violation. Okay? So your friend comes over and puts up a ceiling fan for you. Something happens, and then they find out that your neighbor's the one that done it. He's an unlicensed individual. He's going to be penalized for that. The state is going to come down on him with a warning. So even if you don't pay him, it does not matter, because he's still doing it as an unlicensed individual. In compensation, the state looks at compensation as in doing any type of favors, like I'll do this for you later on, or I'll mow your yard, and like bartering almost, or I'll give you a candy bar, I'll give you some water, I'll buy you lunch, whatever. That's all compensation. A referral, giving them a referral. Hey, I'll refer you to a friend of mine for putting this fan up, whatever. Okay, man, that's cool. That is compensation. So you got to read the laws. You got to read the standards of practice. I'm going to post a link to the standards of practice so you guys that are interested could look into that. I'll be glad when it's all over with, but I'm just trying to educate people. I'm not trying to make a big thing out of it, but it is when you've got home inspectors out here taking advantage of these buyers, trying to find a way to make money without putting, they're not even using their, it's pretty much against the standards of practice and the ethics and the laws governing the home inspections. And people look at it as they get pissed off, they get upset because they're being called out on it, which it's a big liability for you as an inspector, and it's for the home buyer. You go in, look at the foundation, everything looks cool, they put their money down, their offer is accepted, and they say, hey, let's do the full home inspection. And then either that home inspector or another home inspector goes in and it's rained and the crawl space is flooded, or all of a sudden overnight some cracks or something happened, some shifting happened. I mean, anything is possible. Anything in this world is possible. So there's a big liability. And again, once you inspect 2 or more systems, you are required to do a full report. And they stated in the board meeting that once you open the front door, that's inspecting. Once you step inside the property, that's a structural. And once you flip on the light switch, that's electrical. So if you go pull the attic stairs down, that's something. Once you go into the attic, that's something. Once you go into the crawl space, that's something. So it may sound petty and people don't understand the legalities of it, but it is a big deal. And I hope everybody kind of comprehends this. Again, I'm going to post a link to the standards of practice so you guys can read through it. And also I'm going to post the letter from the Attorney General that did state that doing 2 or more systems, inspecting 2 or more systems, a home inspection report is required. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, eat my lunch, do my podcast hopefully at some point. The board's going to meet on this in July. That's their next planned meeting. This was an emergency meeting just to get it out there and make people aware that this is a topic that is going to be dealt with and is being dealt with. So if you're using a home inspector that offers that, and then they offer to compensate your real home inspection, like what some inspectors are doing in the triad, what they're doing is they're offering this walk and talk, and then if you go under contract, then they're going to take the monies that you put toward your walk and talk inspection and apply it toward your full home inspection, which is all no integrity whatsoever. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. If you need home inspection, 336-99-8185, hometechnc.com.